Hi, this is Glenn Johnson, the mayor of the city of Pullman, Washington, and I've got some great books from Neill Public Library. Some of you know me that I've done story time at Neill Public Library before, and since we're all sort of sequestered at home, or we can't go to school, or we can't go to the library because the library is closed, well, I'll read books to you during this time period. So we're going to have a couple of books to read to you, and you may have just heard it the other day, but we've learned some lessons on how we're going to do this. So we're going to have some tighter shots so you can actually see the books as well. But you can ask us questions too. You can actually request books if you'd like. Maybe you have a favorite book that you'd like to have me read. I'll be more than happy to do that. Some of you have been with me when we've read at Neill Public Library during the summer. We have a great time. Lots of noise, lots of fun. You know, when I grew up, the libraries were always, shh, be quiet, you can't do anything. Not Neill Public Library. Neill Public Library is a fun place. And once we get through this virus thing, we'll open the doors again, we'll have some fun again. But in the meantime, we're going to read some books to you. Now, first of all, remember what we do. We've got a hand wash, right? Now, if you're at home and you use soap and water, you want to make sure you sing happy birthday twice, right? And if your mom and dad are doing the hand washing, you can sing happy birthday to them twice, okay? They'll get it. And if you don't have hand washing stuff, you can use some, basically, sanitizer, hand sanitizer. So before we read, we're gonna make sure our hands are nice and clean, and then we're gonna do our thing. So you'll find out right at the end of this broadcast, we're gonna tell you how you can send us questions and how you can send us requests. And after our first show, we actually had some positive response saying, hey, thanks for doing this. And again, we're learning lessons as we go. Pokko and the Drum, and it's written by Matthew Forsythe. Here we start. The biggest mistake Pokko's parents ever made was giving her a drum. They had made mistakes before, like the slingshot. Look at Pokko there in that slingshot. And the llama. Pokko's on the llama. And the balloon. But the drum was the biggest mistake. Did your parents ever give you a drum? I bet you beat that, and all of a sudden, probably just like Pokko's parents. We shouldn't have given her that drum, said the father. What? Said her mother. The drum's too loud, I can't hear you. The drum was a big mistake, said her father. That sounds like a wonderful idea, said her mother, who still couldn't hear what he was saying because the drum was just far too loud. The next day, her father said, Pokko, why don't you take your drum outside for a little while? But don't make too much noise. We're just a little frog family that lives in a mushroom, and we don't like drawing attention to ourselves. Pokko agreed, and she set out quietly as she could. There's Pokko walking. See, she's not banging the drum, she's just carrying the drum. It had just rained, and the forest was sparkling like an emerald. And it was very quiet. Too quiet. Pokko started tapping on her drum just to keep herself company, but something stirred behind her. A raccoon playing a banjo started following her, so Pokko hit her drum just a little bit louder. And then a rabbit playing a trumpet started following them. But Pokko just kept playing her drum. So we got Pokko, the raccoon, and the rabbit. And then a wolf, who couldn't really play anything, but was very happy to be near the music, joined in. And Pokko still played her drum. But then the wolf ate the rabbit, and Pokko stopped playing her drum and faced the wolf and said, "No more eating band members, or you're out of the band." I'm sorry, said the wolf, and he meant it. And then they all started playing again, and soon there was a crowd of animals playing instruments. And a crowd of animals followed them around enjoying the music. And they were all following Pokko. "Pokko, your dinner's ready," shouted her father. No one answered, but he could hear music in the distance. And the music grew louder. And louder. Until the crowd swept through the house and carried Pokko's parents off into the woods. "Oh no," said her father. "Oh dear," said her mother. "Look at them, they're all being carried by the crowd." "I think that Pokko's down in front," said her father. "And you know what?" "What?" said her mother, who was just getting to the best part of her book. "I think she's pretty good." And no one could hear what he was saying, but if they could, they would have all agreed. Pokko and the drum. Here's our second book today, and some of you know me that I love this book when we read it at Neill Public Library. The Baby Beebee Bird by Diane Redfield Massie. The animals at the zoo had roared and growled and hissed and meowed all day long, and they were very tired. Look at all the noise there. Roar! And you see all the different animals there? Well, there's a seal and a hippo and looks like a lion, and there's wolves, and there's a snake, and what's that? It's a big gorilla. "It's 8 o'clock, yawned the elephant, and he settled down in his big hay bed. "I've eaten 562 peanuts today," he said. There's the elephant, and the lion and the bear. But no one heard him. They were all asleep. The zoo was very still until... Beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy. "What," said the elephant, "is that?" "Well, it's the baby Beebee bird," said the giraffe. "He's new to the zoo." "Well, tell him to be quiet," growled the leopard. "I want to sleep." "Beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee." "Be quiet, please," said the giraffe politely. "But I can't," said the Beebee bird. "I'm wide awake." There's the baby Beebee bird and the giraffe. Beebee boppy, beebee. Now you can do this noise too at home, okay? But if you got a little baby's brother or sister, you probably want to just do it sort of quietly if they're sleeping. If they're wide awake, go right ahead. "Beebee boppy, quiet," roared the lion. "He's wide awake," explained the giraffe. Why isn't he tired like the rest of us? Moaned the bear. Boy, that's a big lion, isn't it? Beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy. Aren't you tired? Asked the giraffe. No, said the baby beebee bird. I've slept all day, and now it's time for me to sing. Oh dear, said the elephant, and I am so sleepy. Beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, be quiet, shouted all the animals. We can't sleep. Beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy, beebee boppy. All night long. The sun rose in the morning on a very tired zoo. What can be the matter? Cried the keeper. The elephant is still lying down. The lion's paws are over his eyes. The eagle isn't screeching. Oh, dear me, the animals must be sick, he wailed, and he hurried away. Beebee boppy, said the baby beebee bird cheerfully as he settled down for his morning nap. Beebee boppy, and the baby beebee bird fell asleep. The lion whispered to the bear. I have a plan, he said. The bear nodded and whispered his plan to the others. The baby beebee bird was last asleep. Beebee boppy, roared the lion. Beebee boppy, trumpeted the elephant. Beebee boppy, bellowed the bears. Beebee boppy, sang all the animals together. Quiet, said the beebee bird. Can't you see I'm sleeping? It's time for my nap. Beebee boppy, yelled the hippos. Beebee boppy, shrieked the seals. Beebee boppy, thundered the moose and the water buffalo. Beebee boppy, they roared. The keeper kept running with his arms in the air. Something is wrong, he shouted. Something very wrong with all the animals. Whatever shall I do? And he jumped up and down with alarm. Beebee boppy, sang all the animals all day long. And the baby beebee bird simply couldn't sleep at all. Beebee boppy, the sun went down and the moon came up. Beebee boppy, whispered the lion who was too tired to roar. Beebee boppy, sighed the bear as he closed his eyes. Beebee boppy, mumbled the elephant half to himself, and then all was still. The moon shone down upon a sleeping zoo. Not an ear or a tail or a whisker moved. Look at them all sleeping there. And high up in the linden tree, a tiny bird inside a leaf was fast asleep. Oof, grrr, you can make all those noises, I bet you, at home. Beebee boppy, and now every day at the zoo, you can hear beebee boppy in between the lion's roars. Roar, oof, all those noises. And the keeper says, lovely. But at night, there is never a sound. Nighttime is really the best time for sleeping, especially for little birds. And that's the Beebee boppy bird. Well, I hope you enjoyed our books today. And again, you can find them at Neill Public Library, especially when it opens up, and we are trying to do some deliveries as well. So we'll see you the next time. And again, I want to thank Rob Larson from our IT department. Here's a picture of Rob. You can see what he looks like. Because without him, we wouldn't get this done. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.